that's what a Final Four type team looks like. I thought, they're obviously very athletic, very aggressive. And the tough part was they shot the ball really well today. You got to hope when you play a team like that that maybe they're not knocking down threes and jumpers. And again, they ended up 50% from three, 7 out of 14, and then also 17 out of 20 from the foul line. So tip your hat to them. But we also have to realize that's the bar, and we got a lot of work to do, a long ways to go to get to that level.
Questions? Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, Wes, I think you guys are a skosh under 50% of your shots being from 3-point range. Is that what you want, or would you like to see a little more inside?
Well, we would like to see a little more inside, but we got to have somebody that can step up in there as well. So it's a combination of things. We're still searching for, our post situation. Obviously, we got to have some inside scoring though, and that's something we talked about in the locker room after the game. We just got to continue to work on 4 out and being able to get the ball inside some. So yeah, hopefully we can close that gap a little bit.
Ethan, go ahead.
Wes, do you feel like you learned anything about your team over this 2-game trip?
Well, I thought today we competed pretty well. I thought we came out ready to play. I mean, I thought we had energy and we're ready to fight and battle some. Obviously, we just weren't good enough today to get it done. But if we can bottle that, I told the team again in the locker room afterwards, we need that even in practice so that we get better and so that when we get in a game situation, we're not back on our heels. We're used to seeing that kind of intensity and pressure. So hopefully they learn from it too. And we can continue. Like I said, we're not the same team we were a year ago. We know that. We got work to do. So we'll get back at it.
Brandon?
Hey, Coach, with playing teams like LSU and TCU and South Carolina early in the season, do you feel like that helped prepare your team later in the season for a tournament run possibly?
Lord, I hope so. Yeah, again, we knew that all 3 of those games are going to be really challenging. And, again, you got to hope that you don't demoralize your team when you go out and play that type of schedule. But, that's who we are. We want to compete at the highest level, and you got to play those people. And so I wouldn't change a thing as far as the scheduling goes. Like I said, Thursday, we're going to see the same type thing. It's going to be a great challenge Thursday for us as well. But we've got to be able to compete with those teams as you said, if we hope to have any success in the postseason.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Good luck on the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Ethan?
Coach, kind of going off of Brandon's question, what is the key to keeping confidence, high and morale high after, playing?
I mean, I think I have to try to stay positive. I've really tried these 2 games over here to try to be more positive, and I've probably sat down more in these games than I have ever in my career. So I'm trying not to get overly emotionally involved. So trying to stay a little bit more even keel and still got the fire, but try to, maybe help them a little bit with their confidence. So, but again, it's, we've, like I said, I thought we were okay in the locker room afterwards. I think they realized, hey, that's what it's going to be like, and we got to get better. And like I said, I was impressed with the way we came out. I know it doesn't look like it when you look at the score, but I thought we came out and competed.
Thank you.
And then last question, Rob.
I actually got 2, if you don't mind. Just the first one, I think you lowered it to 10.
What's that?
I'm sorry, you lowered it to 10 right there before the fourth quarter. I didn't get a last basket, but how are you feeling going into that fourth quarter?
Yeah, if I'm remembering right, that was the last basket off an offensive rebound. if I remember right. Yeah, I know. We did a great job. Maddie Cox played really well today, and I thought she did a great job on that play of cutting off the drive. The girl missed the jumper, and we let somebody come right down the lane and stick it in. And that's, I told them, we played great defense for 28 seconds or whatever that possession was, but we didn't finish it off with the box out. And that's what they do. I mean, Morrow is the leading rebounder in the country, both this year and active players. So she's going to be big time. Smith, long, athletic. So you got to, that's the key. If you're going to have a chance, you got to hold them to one bucket. They got 13 second chance points. And, that's about what we got beat by a few more than that, but that's a big part of the game.
And the bench points, are you worried about some of the players you get some scoring off the bench? I think it was a factor today too. Do you think you have the talent down there to maybe do a little better at that?
Yeah, I think we do. It just depends on the game. It's going to be game to game. And, Devin Quigley's been playing really well. I just felt like Isaiah, Sanaya were competing out there. And so Devin didn't get to play quite as much today. But her and then Samaria Jones, same thing. Those kids can score. Those kids can help us. Lorena, I thought, played much better in the second half after having 3 turnovers in the first half. I thought the second half she played with a lot more confidence. So, we do. I mean, the last game we had a lot of bench scoring. Today, right or wrong, I probably stuck with the veterans a little bit more, and got to make sure I keep those young players developing.
Thank you, sir. Be safe.
Brandon, go ahead. I'm taking over this thing.
I think he just left his hand
Oh, Brandon, you left your hand up? Okay, my bad. Brandon, you're out of here.
I did. Sorry about that, Coach.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Safe travels.
Yeah.